Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Ralf Rangnick determined to help Manchester United change for the better in a new role. Rangnick is set to move into a new role when Erik ten Hag joins the club from Ajax, and the German has insisted he will remain at United and wants to help them improve. Yes, I will be here next season, he said when asked about his planned 2-year consultancy position. I'm looking forward to working in that advisory role and obviously help Erik as much as he wants it himself. So far, we haven't been able to speak with each other and we have had no contact. He has his focus on Ajax, I have my focus on Manchester United here. But obviously, I'm more than willing and prepared to help both Erik and whomever in the club in order to change everything for better. Rangnick added that his United side will continue to fight in the Premier League this season, even if qualification for the Europa League or Europa Conference League ultimately adds to the size of Ten Hag's challenge next season. He said, "It could be an advantage missing out on European football, but that does not mean that we will give away any of the remaining 4 games. For us, it's clear and this is our obligation, this is our job, my job, the job of the players, that we try to get the best possible results and then we will see at the end of the season in which position we will finish." The German also believes that the captaincy should be put to a player vote. Harry Maguire's leadership has come under fire this season, as has his form on the pitch. Asked if he would recommend it Maguire to incoming boss Erik ten Hag, Rangnick said, "I understand your question, but again, it doesn't make sense because we don't know what kind of players will be here, what the group will look like. I can only tell you what I have done in the past when I was head coach or manager, because in Germany it's called Mannschaftskapitän, the captain of the team. I strongly believe the captain should be elected by the team because he's called the team manager and we always did that. We always had a board of 4 or 5 players. I know a lot of head coaches don't do it that way. That's what I would do if I was still the manager next season, but in the end I'm not. This is something that Erik will have to decide." Manchester United among the clubs who could sign Florian Wirtz. Manchester United are one of a number of clubs who could sign Bayern Leverkusen sensation Florian Wirtz, according to reports. Wirtz's rise to stardom has been compared to Chelsea star and former Leverkusen forward Kai Havertz. United, under a new boss Erik ten Hag, are set to have a huge overhaul of their squad in the coming transfer windows. Wirtz is currently in the early stages of recovering from an anterior cruciate knee ligament injury he suffered in March. He's set for several months on the sidelines, so will unlikely be moving clubs in the summer window. But the New York Times journalist Rory Smith claims Leverkusen will have done well to still have Wirtz beyond his 20th birthday. He's currently 18 and will be 20 in early May 2023. Smith says there are similarities with Havertz in the fact Leverkusen should expect a huge fee for the star. Chelsea signed Havertz for £72 million in 2020 and Wirtz is the next of the rank for the Bundesliga side. Bayern Munich are always linked with the young German talent, but Smith says the champions may not go after Wirtz. He says United and Arsenal are among the English clubs who could look to sign him, with Liverpool and Chelsea also mentioned. Speaking on BBC Radio 5 Live, Smith said, "To use the Leverkusen example, they are the 3rd richest club in Germany. They have got a kid called Florian Wirtz, who's their kind of next Havertz. Wirtz have been one of the breakthrough players of the German season. If he's fit, then he will be in the German World Cup squad. He's the next cap of the rank for a big fee. Leverkusen would do well to keep him until he's 20. It may not be Bayern. If it's not Bayern, then it will be Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea or Arsenal who buys him." Wirtz has already won 4 caps for Germany since making his debut last year. He had 7 goals and 10 assists to his name in 24 Bundesliga appearances this season before his injury. The teenager also registered 3 goals and 4 assists in the Europa League. Wirtz signed a new contract with Leverkusen last year, committing him to the club until 2026. Manchester United are considering a £50 million move for Leeds United midfielder Kalvin Phillips in this summer. According to The Athletic, Manchester United are considering making a move for Leeds United midfielder Kalvin Phillips in the upcoming summer transfer window ahead of their expected squad rebuild. With a new manager coming in Old Trafford at the end of this season, the Red Devils are looking to usher in a new era by having a shake-up of their first team and seeing a lot of activity in the summer window in terms of incoming and outgoings. One possible target that they have identified is Phillips, who has been a shining star for Leeds as they battled their way from the Championship to the Premier League. His performances in the middle of the pitch have caught the attention of their arch rivals who are looking to solidify their midfield. United have even scouted the 26-year-old, watching him rise from an English second division player to a full England international in the space of a few years, with current first team regulars Nemanja Matic and Paul Pogba both set to leave the theatre of dreams in this summer. Strengthening the midfield has become a top priority. It has been a weak link for several years, with the Manchester side missing a defensive scream, something the Leeds man can provide. The Red Devils are said to have begun exploring ways to pull off a transfer move for the Englishman via intermediaries, with the Ellen Road favourite valued to be around £50 million. However, no official or even direct contact has been established between the two clubs or the player himself. Phillips is tried and tested in the Premier League and has gained experience playing at the international level for the Three Lions. His role in Yorkshire has been reduced this season due to injury, and the Red Devils can offer him a fresh start and an even bigger platform to showcase his talent. There exists a fierce rivalry between United and Leeds, and it remains to be seen if that will be a big turning point in this proposed transfer. Ten Hag determined to sign Juventus midfielder Paulo Dybala. According to Corriere dello Sport, Man United are serious about signing South American playmaker Paulo Dybala, who will be leaving Juventus when his contract will expire in June. The famous Italian news source have mentioned that Ten Hag is determined to sign the Argentine international and is pushing to get the deal over the line. It's stated that Premier League sides like Arsenal, Tottenham, and champions Manchester City are also in the running to hire his services. Dybala is naturally a secondary striker, but he can effectively play on either flank and even as an out-and-out centre forward if needed. The £113,000 a week player has been a top quality player in Italy for the Bianconeri, and this season, in 34 appearances thus far, the 28-year-old attacker has directly contributed in 20 goals, 14 goals and 6 assists. At Old Trafford, Lingard and Mata will be out of contract in June, and the futures of Martial and Rashford are uncertain. In such a scenario, do you think Man United should secure the signing of Paulo Dybala? Manchester United receive major Darwin Nunez transfer boost as Benfica striker snaps a Newcastle United approach. According to The Sun, Manchester United have received a major transfer boost in the race to sign Benfica striker Darwin Nunez in the upcoming summer transfer window after the forward snapped an approach from Newcastle United. Nunez has been in sensational form this season, cheering it up in the Portuguese League as well as in the Champions League, leading the line exceptionally well for Benfica. His performances on the pitch have seen him gather interest from other sides, with the Premier League clubs keen on signing him. The Telegraph had earlier reported that Newcastle had made an approach to sign the 22-year-old this month, with manager Eddie Howe eager to continue the rebuild at St James Park after getting the backing of his upper-rich new owners. Despite the two making an offer to secure the services of the Uruguayan ace, Nunez snubbed their approach as he's keen to hold out for a bigger club. Although this is a massive transfer boost for United, their current league position may cause a problem for them, as the striker is said to want to play for a team that guaranteed Champions League football next term. That may still prove to be only a minor bump in the Red Devils' path to secure the Benfica man's signature, as they received another boost after news broke out that super agent and club favourite Jorge Mendes will be working with Nunez to find his next club. The agent was critical in helping the Manchester side sign Bruno Fernandes and also brought Cristiano Ronaldo back to Old Trafford last summer. Nunez may prove to be a tricky buy given his demand of Champions League football, but Mendes' links with United could shift the favour in our balance. Only time will tell if the Uruguayan striker has a change of heart once his agent gets to work in this summer. Man United restlessly moving to sign Frenkie de Jong. According to a report published by Sport, Man United are restlessly moving to sign the start of Barcelona for incoming boss Erik ten Hag. The Dutch manager believes that the 24-year-old has not been performing at the optimum level for Barca, and under his management, the midfield can find his best form at Old Trafford. The Catalan outlet mentioned that the La Liga club do not want to sell him, but can change their stance if they receive a mammoth offer. De Jong's current deal with Barcelona will expire in 2026, and the Spanish news source has stated that an offer close to £68 million could be enough to hire his services. As far as the competition is concerned, Sport claimed that the German champions, Bayern Munich, have also registered their interest in luring the former Ajax star. De Jong can effectively play as a creative central midfielder and also a deep-lying playmaker, and Man United surely need a versatile star like the Dutchman. Record signing Paul Pogba is one of the most creative central midfielders in the world, but the Frenchman has mostly been on the treatment table in the last 2 seasons, and is expected to leave Old Trafford for free in the summer. In your opinion, should Man United move in with a bid to sign Frenkie de Jong, yes or no? I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.